Yo, 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 welcome again. Good to see y'all, fam. Welcome to Nothin Nice. I got my guys here. I got my brother E.
Yo.
My boy back in the building.
Yeah.
And my boy Mook, my brother.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all had a good week?
Good.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything jump off? Anything crazy?
Nothing but the rent.
Yeah. You ain't never lied.
Nah, I
I'm
feel
out
you.
here house hopping. This is ridiculous.
Ooh.
Reparations.
Yeah, I need that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel you on that. But you know who's not worried about that right now is that OG and
Oh my gosh.
my boy. They pulled up the brink check for my boy. So let's get into it. The Knicks, they made some moves. They came out the gate swinging. So they have their core pieces still intact. Mm-hmm. They got Mikal Bridges and they sent back OG. What we looking at now? How are we feeling about this?
The Knicks?
Go ahead. What we feeling about the Knicks?
I'm not gonna lie to you. If the Bucks, if Philly,
Indiana,
Indiana'll be okay. Cleveland, they'll be okay if they stay healthy. And the rest of the Eastern Conference, if they don't step their game up and get it together, or the New York Knicks, they're going to have like a nice little 3 to 5 year run of like...
Because all those players are young.
40 plus, 50 plus win seasons.
That's a young team.
Second, maybe even conference finals appearances. Second round to conference finals appearances. If they get lucky enough during that 3 to 5 year run, they might see the finals.
Yeah, I can see it.
I never thought I would ever say that in my life.
Bro, honestly, because the Knicks are like that team that they always talked about because of the Knicks.
Yeah.
But in our lifetime, I mean, they had a couple times.
They went to the finals.
I mean, with Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
But we were super young at that
point. They went to the conference finals with Allen Houston.
Yeah. So, but since we've been, older, since about 2000s roughly on.
Yeah.
So that's the last 24 years. Since about the 2000s on, they just, they've had some good seasons. They've had some, some ups where it's like, it looks, promising. But it's not like the Knicks that, like, your OGs talk about, where it's like, oh, the Knicks back in the 70s with this, that, and the third.
This is like the best
prospect.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to the Knicks since them making that trade for Melo.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely. What you think, bro?
And for me, man, like, that Villanova connection, man, is real.
That's crazy.
I mean, last time these guys was together, they was holding up the trophy in the NCAA championship game.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious to see the lineup, man, and also, man, what they gonna do at the center position. They got two guys right now that they could either pay or the other one gonna get let go. Right. I think they more lean towards Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah,
for sure.
For me, that'd be a better fit, and of course, Julius Randle, like how he's gonna fit in, and also what's that rotation? Who do you send to the bench? Because we know Anunoby got paid. What JB was saying at the beginning. So
Josh Hart gonna regulate himself back to the
bench? Josh Hart
or
no, both of them are gonna be on the bench.
Yeah.
But
so you said that makes it special. They start Bridges in.
Oh yeah.
In Anunoby.
Yeah.
Brunson, OG, Mikal, God.
Randall and
Mitchell.
That starting five. That
starting five is locking up again.
Man.
That starting five.
They might be as good as Celtics. I'm not saying they better than the Celtics because I think Celtics still got the best defensive starting five. But man, New York is right there. And I think. I think that
Boston too.
I think that Indiana. I think that the Knicks are deeper than the Celtics, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. Because you tell me you able to go to the bench with Josh Hart. And even Vincenzo.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be crazy, man.
That's a
okay. So tell me this. So we all agree, New York, they made some crazy moves. Like this was huge for them. Mm-hmm. So with them and who the players they have now, are they in the best seat to take down Boston next year? What y'all thinking? I personally think they are because the Knicks, and this is just what I'm seeing. Mm-hmm. The Knicks were pushing everybody as far as they could go. The Knicks just ran out of players. They started getting hurt. Injuries took over. But now with the way that Tibbs play and having the bodies that you need and being able to rotate guys, so now you can play big and have Mitchell in, or you can play small and have Randall play the 5. They're gonna be able to play whatever game you want to play.
I can think of that would be a drawback on them is how Tibbs runs his horses. We don't know. We know how effective it was during this playoff run,
right.
But now we're gonna see we're asking for more out of these players. So it's just how is he gonna regulate whether it's not Josh Hart, but like the starting 5 instead of playing 30 plus minutes. How we're gonna regulate everyone in their clock and stuff like that to make sure that they're optimal for the playoffs. Because Josh Hart was talking how good it was that Tibbs is playing him and whatever the case may be, and the next week he's hurt. Well, the next week he's excuse me, he's battling an injury in the playoffs. We don't need you battling injuries in the playoffs.
Yeah, but the injury that he has, in fairness to Tibbs, the injury that Josh Hart got wasn't really basketball like.
Yeah, it's not strenuous.
Playing 48 minutes.
It's not strenuous.
That one was more. He took a shot, and the shot was just a shot that hurt him because it was in the in the abdomen. So that's that. I mean, I hear what you're saying because Tibbs is known for running his horses.
But when you're imagine a boxing match, right? Mm-hmm. When you're taking punches, I was gonna say a whole different word. When you're taking punches or whatever, now it's the 10th round, 11th round. Your flesh gets just a little bit more softer. You know what I'm saying?
A little more tender.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just saying in regards to just watching.
But that's why I think picking up Bridges was so big.
Yeah,
because Bridges is gonna be able to come in and take a lot of that pressure off too.
But this is what I will say. Because I feel like I've been talking too much about this point. You about to really see. Whatever we thought of Mikal Bridges, whether it was with Phoenix Suns or whether it was this KD emergence in Brooklyn, we're going to see Mikal Bridges in his true form in a Knicks jersey. Whether he's going to be this 25-point per game scorer or he's going to be this person that's going to be averaging 9 points but guarding the best defender on the floor at all times, we're going to see who Mikal Bridges really is because he went from being a 4th option, maybe a possible 5th option on a championship winning team to being the 1st option on a lottery team to now, probably the 3rd option, maybe the 4th option.
Right there.
I don't know.
But OG. He's not a championship. He didn't win a championship, I don't think.
No. With Phoenix.
Oh,
he was like the 4th or 5th option on that team. But now this coming to the Knicks where it might be.
I think that's it.
It might be championship or bust.
I think that's his natural role, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think with him going back to his natural role, he'll be more keyed in on defense. To me, I think this is simply just a pick to battle. Like when they built this team, when they signed Mikal Bridges, it was simply saying, "Hey, we're gonna need somebody to guard Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown because you got Anunoby guarding one, and you got Malik Bridges."
Yeah, guard the other.
Yeah, to guard the other. So I think it was simply a play for Boston, man, and it's like a 2-man race. Of course, we know Philadelphia still because they got a whole lot of cap space, and they finally from underneath that contract with Tobias Harris, so they can finally get rid of that, get relief from that.
Absolutely.
So to me, right now it's a 2-man race in the East. But it could easily become a 4-team race.
Yeah.
Because I know Milwaukee got to add another piece. They got to add another piece. Especially if they want to sign Giannis in the future.
Okay, so just with Milwaukee, because we know Giannis is Giannis, and we expect for he and Dame to have better chemistry coming into the second year after having a year
with Chris Middleton also.
And that's what I was going to get to. If Chris Middleton is, he's getting more healthy and he gets into the mix, do you feel like those 3 are going to be enough for them to be in this mix, seriously, for them to be a contender?
Offensively, yes. Defensively, I'm not sold yet.
Okay.
I feel like in terms of scoring output, they can keep up with the Knicks or even outscore them.
Right.
But in terms of defensive effort, the loose ball, who's going to get that, or just the scrappier team,
Okay.
I got to give that to the Knicks right now. And because of that, those 50-50 balls and stuff like that, or maybe even 50-50 rebounds.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure that like Milwaukee is the team to beat as we speak right now. Mm-hmm. It's just really just the Celtics, the Knicks, and I don't really want to go too much.
I really think Milwaukee, they in a pretty good place. I feel like if they give Bobby Portis a bigger role, it's time to take Bobby Portis off the bench. I think he should be a starter. He played really good ball. The position I think that they're really missing is the center position. I like Brook, but he's getting up in age,
long in the tooth,
and I think more people are switching to more of that. If you ain't a back to the basket type center, I think the league is going more towards like those hybrid centers, the guys that can play the 4, the 4 and the 5, like the Wemby's, like the Porzingis, like even though he can step out, I just think, man, they need a younger guy.
I get what you're saying.
At that center position,
they need somebody that's a little bit more elusive.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I feel the same. Because Brook, what has extended his career is the fact that he learned how to shoot a 3. Mm-hmm. He went from not like hardly ever shooting threes and then shooting at a low percentage to like coming in another year and raising his percentage, shooting more and shooting well.
Yeah,
that has extended his career for sure. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, kind of to your point, if you're not gonna have that versatile 4 or 5, and all the guys you named are younger, like significantly younger at this point. If you're not gonna have that, I feel like you have to have an athletic 5. Somebody who's going to do the dirty work of blocking shots, getting rebounds, going for the loose balls, stuff like that.
At this point, I feel like Brooks,
like a young Clint Capella.
At this point, I feel like a Brooks, he's a championship piece coming off the bench.
But he's like top 5 in blocks. He's not the best rebounder. Right. He's a guy that like, although he doesn't have to do it anymore because of Dame, Giannis, and Chris Middleton. But he's easily a walking 20-8 guy, 20-7 guy.
You think he still is?
He was taking up some of the boatload of scoring when Giannis was out last year.
I just think about when
Bobby Portis stepped up a lot.
No, for sure. I'm with you. I'm just saying if
I don't think they're gonna be able to play together, the Bobby Portis thing, because I feel like they're gonna probably play Giannis more at the 4. They're
doing that now.
A lot.
Yeah.
And Bobby Portis probably gonna get more of that center position.
That's the reason why. That's probably the reason.
That's why I said Brooks coming off the bench, and then they get a younger, more explosive big man. They can move because what are most teams doing right now? They're taking the big man and they putting him in pick and roll. I don't think he's fast enough foot speed to play and be productive in this league. Right now.
I get what you said, but then you're pretty much talking about at least a good 50 to 60% of big men that's in the NBA right now that's showcase productivity in this league.
But I'm talking about when we talk about championship worthy though, like what does the championship pieces contenders,
not just a guy on the team.
Do they have? Not the average team, because we can talk about that. I'm talking about the top tier that's contenders.
Well,
even we're looking at
Porzingis is such a unicorn. Yeah. Porzingis is such a unicorn that like he does not only grow on trees. He's not in existence anywhere. So it's like you're not gonna find like a 7'4" mobile, can shoot, hyper athletic guy. Minus Wemby, they just like the gap in between Wemby and Porzingis being drafted is almost like 10 years or something like that. So it's like these players just are not just ready.
See, but I'm not even asking for that because, like you said,
but a Bobby Portis, but like giving like a Bobby Portis from that standpoint, I mean I do understand it, but then like you gotta have your brutes.
Yeah, no. I'm
certain
thinking still more so like his name's escaping me right now. Lively from Dallas. Yeah, someone like that. But tell me, what do y'all think about just staying in the East and talking basketball? Not even staying in the East, just basketball. Period. We're in this free agency. Mm-hmm. We have Paul George, who's a free agent.
Yep.
Where y'all looking? Because I'm hearing a lot of the Warriors talking about getting him. I'm seeing a lot. Philly still trying to make a push. Maybe they came back a little bit, but Joel Embiid. I don't know if you all saw this, but during the championship, he just out loud said, "I want Paul George to come to the squad."
I think
so. What are we thinking?
So, Paul George, I'm saying he stays in LA.
Really?
It's an LA kid from LA. They getting ready to go into a new arena. And not only the fact, I think Paul George is a loyal guy.
You think they're gonna back up the Brink truck for Paul George?
I think they're gonna find a way to get him paid because also, he was handpicked by Kawhi Leonard. That's the only reason he wouldn't have signed with the Clippers if he couldn't get Paul George.
Right.
Yeah. So, like I said, they're going into the new stadium. I think they're gonna try to run it back one more time because we really still have not truly seen them together healthy.
But that's
so
their fault.
I think he's going to come back. If I'm Philadelphia, man, I'm more towards them leaning towards like a KCP type player.
That would be who they get instead of Paul George.
To push the needle.
The reason why I say, man, because I just don't think Paul George is coming. I don't think he want to be up in Philadelphia. I mean, like I said, the LA kid. He's had his shirt. He's had his shirt playing in the other market. I think he's gonna want to stay in the sunshine. So
I'll be honest with you. I don't think Joel Embiid should be recruiting anybody. I think Joel Embiid is because I don't want to call him a fake person. I would call him a prisoner of the moment type of person.
Mm-hmm. Elaborate.
He's the type of guy that thinks this is a good idea in this moment, and then as soon as some type of hardship or as soon as some type of issue arises that revolves around overcoming an obstacle for a goal, he tends to look outward and not inward.
Okay.
And
it's not me. It's something y'all should be doing better.
It's never a good thing when every time you lose.
When
you lose, you gotta talk about your front office. You gotta talk about the third option or the fourth option or the fifth option on the team. You gotta go in when you got your MVP. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's happy for you. Now you're the MVP guy, losing in the playoffs. Now you're looking at James Harden crazy. But you know what I'm saying? So it's just like for me. If you have talented players, all NBA players that you've played next to leaving. Yeah. We got to start looking inward. So that's why he's not the person.
And don't get me wrong, man. And I agree with you, but I kind of don't. I kind of disagree. I feel like, man, that Embiid has been very loyal. I mean,
to the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I think,
but not to his teammates.
I think he has been. But at the same time, man, like, Daryl Morey needs to do better. Because, like I said, they've been stuck under this Tobias Harris. I think that's going to free up everything.
They've been trying to get out of
that. They made the wrong decision when they decided to keep Tobias over Jimmy Butler.
Right.
They made, time and time again, they made bad decisions. Like, some of the time, in a lot of ways, they have dropped the ball. I think they've really been wasting Embiid in his prime right now. Even with the whole trust the process situation.
Now he has been injured as well.
Yeah.
I mean, last year and the year before,
that's true.
He kind of.
And even with the way the whole Ben Simmons thing went down, man.
Man, that was Ben Simmons. I was gonna say that was Ben.
That was Ben Simmons a lot, but a lot of that was because.
But I think you really can't ask no more Embiid at this point.
Joel Embiid and Doc Rivers shot his confidence through the roof.
But I just don't think you can ask any more of Embiid, and of course stay healthy.
Yes,
that's part of it. But
you can ask him.
You 30 years old. I need a ship, my boy.
Okay, so here's my thing. So what would you expect Embiid to do if they don't put a team around him that's a championship caliber team? Do he re-sign long term, or do he start chasing that ring?
I mean, he'll probably start ring chasing, but he's such a. It's like I said, man. Like my viewpoint on Embiid is, is just a little weird because it's just like I can't go to war with somebody, me personally. Mm-hmm. I can't go to war with somebody that if he feel like I messed up something, I am now put on blast in front of everyone. We're both trying to accomplish a goal. Maybe my misstep somewhere happens where we don't accomplish that goal that time. And what you focus on instead of, dang, how everything came to this point, or maybe like galvanizing the troops for like next year, you want to sit here and poke at me in this moment. I'm supposed to get better in the summer and be like, yeah, for Embiid? No, I'm not doing
but
that.
Like, so here's what I'm going to say to this. Like, listening to both of you, and both of you make solid points with this, and I'm going to kind of wrap it back around to the original, but Embiid is a great individual player, for sure. Like, to your point. To his point, when Embiid loses, he is looking at everybody else. That's facts. Every year, there's always been a reason. Now, could Embiid be Embiid? Is he the best big man that we've seen? No. Does he have potential to be a top 5 big man with his skill set?
Time?
Yeah. Of all time?
So JB,
skill set wise, with the jumper, being able to go to the paint, you not buying it?
Just to piggyback off what you said before. I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Just to piggyback, was he talking about his teammates or was he talking about Ben Simmons? Because
Ben Simmons is a teammate, right?
What I'm saying, he used my team, but he really was talking about Ben Simmons.
Tobias Harris was a teammate, right?
But I'm saying he really was talking about Ben Simmons.
James Harden was a teammate as well, right?
Right. And these are all different occasions.
Yeah.
So he
we just named 2 all NBA players.
So what did he say about James Harden?
He was just saying
that was last year, not this season, but the season before in the playoffs.
He was just talking about how like
he needs more help.
Yeah,
basically he needs somebody else.
Man, we all seen James Harden.
No. He's not saying James Harden needs more help. He's saying
we all seen James Harden.
He dropped 40 points in 2 games.
We all seen James Harden.
He dropped 40 points in 2 games.
Yeah.
Man, not his job anymore.
Bro,
when he won MVP, he was averaging like 17 and 11.
No, wait. No. To be fair,
I saw him drop 60, 18, and
James Harden.
No. To be fair though,
I'm just saying
in that year, this isn't this season. It was the season before when James Harden and all that happened. They had Boston on the ropes, and Boston came back to win in 7. They in one of the, I think it was Game 6 because they were trying to close. They were up in the 4th quarter. And they couldn't score. And they were giving Embiid the ball as well. Embiid also couldn't score. And he was also passing it, just kicking it out. So he doesn't get to shy away from all of this. No, now, some of this, you want help. You want, guys to come in and help balance this out. But at the same time, there's some culpability for him as well.
That's the Maxey Harden and Embiid combo. Like, you got one dude that's, I'm focused on getting 40 right now. You got another dude that's like, I'm finna lead the NBA in history in dimes. Like, I got two cats that want to go get it. And then you got literally a top 3 talent in the NBA. And you say you need more help, that's a slap in their face.
No, definitely. But here's what I'll also add to this. There's 2 names I'm really looking at in this free agency. Like, other names, like where other people go, it definitely matters. But, Jimmy Butler, he still has 2 years because he has a player option coming out. Yeah. But he's still in his contract right now.
All right.
What I will, DeMar DeRozan.
Okay.
Actually 3. DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine, because Chicago has already reached out to more than 10 teams trying to get a trade for Zach LaVine. And then Paul George. I think if Paul George ends up going to Golden State, I feel like that puts him back in the championship conversation. And wherever DeMar DeRozan, if he goes to Philly, I feel like that's going to give them a different look.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think Lonzo coming back this year.
Now you talking.
It's going to just allow them to see
now you could
what they have till February. Because they built this team for Lonzo, and Lonzo, because of his injury, was cheated out of 2 years of showcasing why they built this team around him.
Right.
So, out the gate, from October to February, or November to February, whenever the season starts, if they can't show any form of continuity,
so what's a success?
Success?
What would be a success? Are you looking for them to be top top 6 in the
Well, they
East.
No, top 5 in the East.
They're not gonna be top
When
5.
I'm just telling you what.
That was
you
a 2 seed when he went down.
Yeah.
But that was so early in the season. We weren't even at the All-Star break
They
yet.
traded Alex
like
Caruso.
games.
They traded Alex
That's
Caruso
early in the
for
season.
Josh Giddey, and the only thing I could think of is because of them little kid rumors. And I'm like, that's the only reason why I'm like, why OKC would even get off of him.
So Josh
that.
Giddey also didn't perform well in the playoffs either this year. He became unplayable. But on top
Alex
of
Caruso,
that
was a steal.
Yeah, but
That's a Texas A&M, man.
And he's a tough defender too.
yeah, but just looking at Chicago, they're not gonna be like, even with all of them together, they're not gonna be better than you said top 5. They're not gonna be better than Boston.
They was running.
They're not
the
gonna
floor,
be better with
locking
Philly.
up, shooting threes. Like they were doing everything.
Through 30 games though. You can do that. We've seen teams do that.
No. For sure. We have a small sample size of it. However, that was a missing piece. They didn't have a person that was able to galvanize the troops or run the floor, get Levine some easy, make the game easier for Levine, because Levine has an issue with making the game easy for himself.
Right.
And DeMar DeRozan is a genius at making the game easy for himself, or whatever the case may be. But now we have an issue with clashing up touches. That ends with Lonzo.
If I'm Lonzo, I'm trying to get the Phoenix. They can use his services.
No, I could definitely.
Anybody can use Lonzo's services.
I could agree with that.
If he's what we know Lonzo to be.
But the way he plays and it seems like when I watch Lonzo play with a team, it's like he's contagious. Like when he play with a team, everybody wants to start passing, and it's just that high IQ. I feel like if I'm Lonzo,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the Phoenix, man, and to me he'll be able to play with that team.
And my is because
Bill.
Yeah, that's the only reason. If Bradley Beal wasn't there, or if he was, because he has a no trade clause.
That non-needle mover.
Man, they need to stop doing that with players.
He's the non-needle mover.
So because he has that no trade clause in his contract,
I'll bring him off the bench.
Do that,
Bradley Beal?
Man,
Well, they pay him for like $50 million a year.
I know they ain't gonna do that, but I'm saying, like, to me, if you put Alonzo in there, a true point guard, because that's what Phoenix is missing.
Absolutely.
A true point guard.
Real quick, you know how slick Bradley Beal was? Faked that loyalty in Washington, got that check, and I was gone.
Yeah,
I think on the second year of that big check, right? His second, or his third year.
When did Russ leave?
Man, Russ left where?
When did he leave Washington?
Like this third year, it'll be a third year then because
coming into it, right?
He played 2 years with LA.
God.
He got traded in the mid, like right before the All-Star break.
No,
So he played 2 years with LA.
Yeah.
So this be a third year.
Yeah.
Then. Be a third year.
That's a robbery if I never seen one. You know, he ain't never played a full year with that contract in Washington. He got his money. It was like, trade me. No.
I ain't gonna lie. I would.
It was a year.
I would have did the same thing. Washington wasn't going nowhere fast.
He could have been left.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wanted that Supermax though.
He got that one.
He had to, in order to get that Supermax, he had to stay. Or else he wasn't gonna get all of it.
No different from my boy Russ.
No, Russ different.
Oh no,
Russ got that real big. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he put in his dude.
Russ got 200.
But I'm saying
I was gonna say with nobody.
But look, but listen though.
He said, "Give me these guys. Come on."
No, but I'm saying that to say they both earned that money though.
No one's talking about earning.
He was loyal to Washington for a long time, and they wasn't going nowhere.
He was pouting. I don't want to make this about a Bradley Beal because he's such not a non-needle mover to me. But he was pouting. This is how you know it was something to it. That's my antennas was tingling when I seen it. When I saw how it all played out. He was pouting in Washington about touches. John Wall gets hurt. He starts getting touches. John Wall comes back. Starts pouting again about touches. He starts getting more touches. Right? John Wall gets hurt. He leads the league in scoring. John Wall gets hurt again. He leads the league in scoring. Both those 2 times, no playoffs. Right? John Wall comes.
He didn't lead the league in. He wasn't top 7 league in scoring with Russ because they went to the playoffs that year.
No, we talking about John Wall. I'm just giving a timeline right now. It's just And he everything right now was John Wall.
Because I'm talking about that year.
I was gonna say,
I'm
because a
talking
lot
about
of
that year
players
with
had
Russ.
their best year.
The year with Russ?
Yeah, because I think he was like one.
They did make the playoffs.
The year with Russ, they did make the playoffs.
I'm saying he was like
They
1
did
or
make
2
the
in
playoffs.
scoring.
But no, he didn't lead the league in scoring.
He was like 1 or 2.
Yeah, he was somewhere near the top.
He didn't lead the
He
league
was
in
averaging like
scoring
33
with
points
Russ.
a game.
He led the league in
No, I'm
scoring.
saying he was either 1 or 2 in scoring.
So what do you think about this though? Because I mean, yes, Bill, that was a dope year for him with Russ. He led, and I definitely get what you're saying about he doesn't really push the meter for the
He just stayed loyal
championship.
for the check. Now he's out here chasing rings. It's just like.
But okay. So this
You ever seen
this
that
is
meme
all
with, like, brother. Ugh.
yeah. This is all just just hypothetical. What would you trade? And of course you would have to agree to this. But would you try to trade? Let's say, get like a signing trade of maybe DeMar DeRozan because he's older, so he'll probably take less money. Him and he and Ball for Bradley Beal. For Bradley Beal in a pick, whatever pick they got back from Houston.
I'm trying to see if you was smoking some. I thought it was gonna be on you.
Because Bill, obviously, one of his problems that's going to be in
DeMar
Phoenix.
DeRozan and Lonzo Ball for Bradley Beal in a pick.
2 picks.
Just smile. Just keep smiling, bro.
No, two picks. Just
He talking to you, Moo.
No. Well, I'll just kind of freestyle on because I'm trying to figure like what would they have to do to get Ball and what to Phoenix in order to get Bill out. But it would have to be.
I don't.
You think they don't throw DeMar DeRozan to sweeten the deal?
Well, he's an unrestricted free agent. That's the
think
reason
So
why.
But
what?
here's the thing. I don't really think it have to be a trade. I kind of think that Chicago's probably going to be, if they get rid of Lonzo, they're probably going to be in a rebuilding phase.
Yeah,
I mean, if
for
they get rid of Levine or
DeRozan.
they're probably going to be in a rebuilding
I think
phase.
they're in a rebuilding
I-
stage
I-
anyway. Because they're already making calls on Levine.
I think you don't even need a trade to get Lonzo because he's coming off an injury.
Yeah.
I think it's like a buyout situation. It is like his contract is really like
His contract is friendly.
It's
$20 million a year.
contract. It's been 3 years since he got that contract, so that money is obsolete.
He got 2 more years left
He's
on it.
basically a steal right now, so
Yeah.
anybody can buy out that contract.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
$20 million
saying.
for
And I'm pretty
a guy
sure-
that's passed first with a reliable jumper, can lock up your best guard,
Right.
and get you 5+ rebounds.
Yeah, so right now his
Man,
contract
for
is
$20
a steal.
million?
If he could still be that though.
Yeah, his
a big
contract
deal.
is a steal.
We haven't
Yeah.
seen him in 2 years.
That's why I
true.
say you don't even need a trade to get Lonzo. I mean, it's just simply, you probably can buy him out of that contract in Chicago. Honestly.
Man, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I like Lonzo.
And what
Okay,
about,
so-
what about Westbrook
Games
though? I know Westbrook is he up for an extension or
yeah.
Yeah, but Russ is probably gonna stay with the Clippers. He's
He
at LA.
signed a 1 year. He signed a 1 year penny deal. That's what I'm gonna call it. I don't even want you to look up how much he signed for because I got so much respect for Russ.
I mean, he's
But
not missing any money.
It don't matter what he's missing. It's just he got me on the floor paying for pennies on the dollar.
they had a thing came out like he the second richest player in the NBA.
Yeah.
Behind LeBron.
So
Really?
just
He's
just
very
off of
successful
that.
off the court.
Yeah. So just
Okay.
so just off of that, like
just off court success.
Yeah.
Richest NBA player. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And he signed real great deals. Too.
Oh, no, for sure.
Even on the court.
He won them $200
he's
million
top.
cats.
He's
Hey,
top.
it ain't a lot
I'm
of.
talking about just
Braun
far
never
as,
signed for
I'm talking about
$200
as far as like money, like
Yeah.
he's like the second richest behind LeBron.
okay. So tell me this. Just so people, we'll just focus on this real quick. Unrestricted free agents.
Mm-hmm.
Just look in your crystal ball and tell me what you see. Paul George, DeMar DeRozan, and
Russ,
Klay Thompson.
Klay.
Where do they end up?
Clay signed. Clay take
Paul
this money.
Oh, go ahead.
Clay take this money.
Absolutely. Where's he going?
Warriors.
He's staying with the
You
Warriors.
think he's staying?
Yeah, he's staying.
He's staying.
You want to know why? Because if the Warriors get Paul George by some short of a miracle,
Right.
get Paul George, any leverage he has in that with the Warriors is gone now. We ain't gonna pay a luxury tax to keep you, my boy.
Right.
We just got your replacement, and you don't run the floor like you used to anyway.
Right.
I know you averaging 18, and we're accustomed to you putting up 20, 21 a game. But the fact that we have to regulate you to the bench because for 3 points, 2 points, that says something about your decline.
Okay, so y'all saying Clay stays, Paul George does what?
Paul George stays.
Stays in LA. What you say?
Paul George probably has happy feet. I don't know where he goes though. He probably has happy feet though.
Okay.
Paul George gonna probably sign the contract that he wants because that's the only thing that's stopping him and
Clippers gonna find the money. They gonna find the money.
Oh no, they got the money.
Russ is gonna stay. You all agree?
Russ stays in LA.
In LA.
Man, after what he was doing at Kendrick concert,
for no other reason.
He can't go nowhere else.
Oh, Chris Paul's a free agent too. So is James Harden.
James Harden.
He need to go back to Phoenix. Maybe take a veteran deal. Yeah,
I can see Chris Paul.
He ain't going back to Phoenix. They did him dirty.
Okay,
they made him.
I think Chris Paul will end up going to the Lakers.
Orlando. Oh no, they just got Bronny. I think Orlando.
I think he go because
Orlando. He finna turn him up.
Chris Paul would be the perfect sensei for Bronny. That would be. He's known him all his life.
It does make a lot of sense.
Since pretty much the moment Bronny came into the world, that would be the perfect sensei for him.
Yeah.
Man, but I don't know. This gonna be very
very juicy. Paul George gonna get happy feet though. Look to hear him sign like 5 years to something.
I'm telling you, man, he's staying,
4 years. 4 years.
So you think is he chasing the money or is he chasing the ring?
Well, it looks like he's chasing money right now because he did the
Inglewood.
If I tell y'all what we was talking about before these cameras came on, you hear him saying that, you'll be crying laughing like I'm doing right now.
I'm to no good. This is crazy.
You'll be crying laughing. Like what? But come on.
Man, I know, but this free agency, man, it's gonna be something to see. It's gonna really shake up. When we get to about a month from now, probably after the Olympics, we'll see a lot of movement.
Probably before the Olympics.
Honestly, especially since the draft just passed.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll probably see a lot of movement to see
what's going on. A lot of free agents are signing. A lot of people that didn't get.
Hey, have that whole roster came out for the Olympics yet?
Yeah, it's already out.
Okay.
But
it's
the updated roster has not come out.
Okay.
Because it's a couple cats that's not going to be able to play. Kawhi's not playing. I don't think.
Of course, Embiid.
Yeah, we don't know about Embiid. Yeah.
No, he's not playing.
Oh, that's good. He shouldn't play.
Yeah.
He shouldn't play.
Man, I'm looking at a couple of these other teams. Man, they loaded too, bro. Like,
yeah.
That Canada team is gonna be.
Oh yeah,
they always loaded. They always loaded.
I ain't even seen the Bahamas team.
You talking about
I know we had so many players from the Bahamas.
Cats on the team.
Buddy Hield,
and one other guy.
Yeah.
I can't think of the other guy.
Our young cat.
Bro, there's gonna be some competition.
Nah, we still blowing everybody out. Chill out.
No, somebody played for Dominican Republic. Boy, they got like 2.
Oh, that might be. No, that's Cat.
Cat played for Dominican Republic?
Yeah. His mom.
He in America?
That's his mom, yeah.
Him and Tim Duncan Jr.? I was messing with y'all.
That's trash.
No. It's Klay Thompson that was with the Bahama team.
Oh, yeah, Klay Thompson.
Or Klay Thompson. I thought of Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Is he playing?
No.
I don't know if he's playing.
Clay is from the States. He was born here.
No. But what, did he play for the USA before?
No. He's not.
Because the rule is, whatever team
I think he played on the.
Whatever, it don't matter if he did FIBA or what. You ever seen him in a USA jersey? He got to play with them forever.
You know who else is tough though overseas? Screwdle.
Oh, Germany?
With Germany.
They got right now.
That dude, he play tough.
When he over there, he don't take no smack. He don't take.
I was gonna say he turns into a different.
He's the GOAT over there.
Man, he balling. When I seen him in the little World Cup. Whatever they call it, he was balling.
Like Patty Mills?
No, not Patty Mills.
Patty Mills in the Olympics hoops too.
No, not Patty Mills. He's like the same place that Luca's from.
Slavonia?
Not Gortat. Jesus.
Ricky Rubio?
No,
Ricky Rubio, Spain. Gordon Dragic. That's
Gordon Dragic.
You're thinking of Dragic.
Yeah. The Gortat dude.
He don't really just ball like that.
No, when he over there, he runs the show. He's like,
That's fact. That's fact.
He pass shot.
When they play for their countries, man, they be completely different.
He be yelling. His face be pink. His face
like you watch him in the Olympics and be like, bro, where's all that during the regular season in the league?
His face be pink. You see veins in his neck. I'm like,
no, that's big.
Oh, you be talking to a little bro, a little different, huh?
Yeah, no, that's
little bro. That's why I feel you.
Yo, but real quick, so let's flip it real quick. The draft just passed.
Yeah.
Who we got as draft winners? Mook, who'd you like?
Draft winners, I gotta say.
Yeah.
The Lakers.
The Lakers?
Yeah.
Besides Bronny, who they got?
No, I'm just playing. No, I think it's gonna be
Let me see.
probably the probably the Spurs.
You like the
Probably
Spurs?
I think they had a pretty good draft.
You say
I like whoever had the number 10th pick. I can't think of it. And
the Jazz.
Jazz did good. Portland did good.
I think
but I'm gonna just be a homer right now and just say, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the beloved city of Houston, Reed. You know
y'all got your shooter?
Reed Shepherd, for sure.
Y'all got your shooter?
I didn't know the boy shot 51 from 3.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Boy shot 51 from 3. He averaged like 14 in a game shooting.
Where you play ball at again?
Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he shot
50 from 3 is insane.
I said on the low end. I'm telling you, I said on the low end.
Yeah.
We're looking at mid to high 30s.
Can I just be transparent, man? Like,
I like
for the most part, man, I really don't follow the college game no more. The one and done thing kind of just ruined it for me, man. Like, I don't be knowing who these players be.
Either go to straight to the league or go ahead and knock these 2 years.
During March Madness, I kind of just look at the players and I be like, oh, I'm gonna like him on this team because I don't really know nobody, man. Everybody's one and done. So, like,
well,
all right. Here's what I'm gonna say. The T-Wolves.
Yeah, I was gonna say
love
that trade to the
getting Rob Dillingham. Rob Dillingham to come play the 1.
They needed
he played at Kentucky guard. Who said it? I think it was either Woj or it was or Wemby.
Now there's no more need for Trae Young.
Yeah, man.
No need for Trae Young now.
Tough. He could get a bucket. He's athletic, man.
You're gonna see that athletic translate too much.
He's going. Well, I don't know.
Because
Kentucky makes guards.
No further than Scoop.
Kentucky makes guards. That's what I do.
Look no further than Scoop. That athleticism, it's eye popping because he's short, not because it's like.
So what player do you think has the most impact this year
on the team?
I think he will.
Nah, I might give it.
I think old boy from
Williams.
I think old boy from that went to
Which one?
That went to the San Antonio Spurs. I think
that's what you talking about.
Yeah, I think he has the best.
The point guard?
Who? Stephen Castle?
Castle.
Oh, Castle.
Stephen Castle. He was tough in college. He's gonna be with Wemby. That's gonna open up, a lot for him on the floor.
I think he's gonna.
But do you think that's gonna push San Antonio to like a play-in position?
I just think because of spacing, because Wemby probably gonna
be
more aggressive. I think Wemby gonna be more aggressive. Pop and Pop is the GOAT at developing players.
Right.
So, because remember, Kawhi Leonard, man, when we first came to the league, he was nothing but a 3-and-D guy.
Right.
He wasn't even a 3 guy.
He was just athletic in defense.
Right. He was basically a 2000.
So I just feel like Castle, man, he's gonna be. To me, I think he's gonna have a chance to really get the Rookie of the Year, just because of who he playing with.
Wemby, I don't know, man.
Wemby, I just think he'll have a lot more space.
That Rookie of the Year is over with. For San Antonio, they had it. It's not gonna be back to back. Because
I don't know.
That means
if they find their way in the playoffs, it can be him. If they don't find their way into the playoffs, I don't see how they.
You talking about for Castle?
Yeah, for Castle. If they can find their way into the playoffs, I can see him.
A lot of these guys, I think, are more like projects, though. Like
this is the NBA Journeyman League draft.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are either projects or they're
these guys are going to be
like
10-year.
They fit a specific
I just feel like
role.
Castle is the most ready to play right now.
I think that about Reed Shepherd. I think Reed Shepard right now, having him, he hasn't played a single game in the league. I think he can shoot 40 to 41% rookie year.
But are you gonna have to hide him on defense?
No, he's 6'3". He jumps out the gym. I think he got like a 40 and a half inch vert.
But who? They're playing him at the one.
They probably gonna play him at the 1, maybe 2.
Is he gonna be on the side?
He's
undersized at the 2.
He undersized, but he kind of stocky though. And like I said, he jumped out the gym. He got.
And you got Fred VanVleet.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't gonna get more playing time than Fred.
And then you got Thompson, who y'all drafted last year.
I'm saying
who the Rockets drafted last year.
Oh, Amir.
Amir, yeah.
I think Castle is a starter though.
Oh yeah, he's
going to be a starter.
But
I don't think the guy.
But the reason why I said that the Rockets don't have a reliable shooter on the floor.
But Jalen Green is getting better.
No. Jalen Green is good. Oh, Jalen Green is a good player.
I don't see him getting enough playing time to even be in the rookie of the year conversation.
This is the reason why. Jalen Green and Fred VanVleet were the bottom 5 worst field goal percentage shooters in the NBA last season.
Right.
They're gonna make some plays. They're gonna make some space for him.
Even though he's not, but Fred VanVleet is a game.
I was gonna say I'll leave that up to Joku because he's a good coach.
He's a game. Fred
VanVleet
is a winner. And
he is. No, it's not gonna. They pay
and
him.
Then he got a championship pedigree.
He just in the second year of his crazy deal. So he ain't losing no time.
I'm just saying. I don't think Reed get enough playing time to even be in the rookie of the year.
I hear what you're saying.
No, not to be rookie of the year. Absolutely not.
I'm saying rookie of the year.
Oh, you're just saying to make an impact?
Yeah, to make an impact.
I was saying,
I was with rookie of the year.
My thing was like,
rookie of the year.
That's why I said Castle.
No. I think rookie of the year, it's going to be a toss-up to me between, I don't know why I like Cody Brooks so bad. I saw his, maybe because I saw his workout. Mm-hmm. I saw his workout with the Lakers, I think he worked out with the Lakers. And I just like that. If he gets time in Utah to play, which I think shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shouldn't be.
I like that.
And the reason everybody should get to play.
And
the reason why I went with Castle, I don't think.
Hold on. Finish.
And another person I think would possibly get rookie of the year. Oof. I was gonna actually go back and say Rob. But I don't know.
That's gonna be hard to do on that team.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
I don't think none of these guys.
Who you thinking?
I don't think none of these guys. That's why I said
it's gonna be a default.
I'm just going with Castle by default because I don't think none of them really get. I don't think none of them get a whole lot of playing time.
Let me see.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to cut you off a while ago, but
you're good.
I don't think none of them get enough.
That's just how I go when you speak and you want to make sure you heard. You straight. Don't even trip on that.
No.
Go back up because this is I'm just looking at lottery. I don't expect nobody outside the lottery to do anything.
That's lottery right there.
Yeah. See, I got 10.
Rob's gonna be tough. But is he starting over Mike Conley? That's gonna end up being.
I would have even gave it to Ron Holland, but nope.
The Pistons, man, they just kind of in the league.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. After this year, start looking at all the young cats that came out
with K
to start moving. K might move. K's not staying in Detroit.
I can't see that happen.
I can see him in Orlando with Pablo.
Yeah, with Pablo.
I said Pablo.
No. I definitely agree with that.
He's not staying in Detroit. There's no way.
But
I think he's still staying in Detroit. He's the best thing they got.
That's their fault. I definitely see a league.
They got a bad problem. They got somebody that is. I think they got his mind warped to it's like, I'm just going through the motions.
No, he's absolutely going through the motions. But bro, what y'all think about this? All right, so with all these guys being drafted, first of all, I'm not a big fan of the day 1, day 2 draft, but whatever. Everybody got their team.
NFL.
Yeah, NFL has 7 rounds. They have an excuse.
Yeah, so it's cool.
No. But, and then these guys going to play. Like, there's no reason.
The second round is like more intimate anyway. It's like.
That's crazy.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be more of a family and friends than fans. Yeah. It's like, that dude that may not get picked.
But in the second round of the NFL, you playing on Sunday still. Like, you for sure getting clocked.
I'm just
But
saying.
look, no, but that's not even my point for this. So, real quick, Bronny and Bron did it. Bron got his wish. He got his Make-A-Wish Foundation wish. And he is going to be playing with his son in the Lakers uniform coming this season.
Son better learn how to put some buckets up.
What do y'all think about this? Tell me. I think they should get Chris Paul so he can be the sensei so Bronny can have a future. First of all, salute to that. My boys are the house squad is in the league.
They're going to get Rondo.
To do what?
Coach.
I can see. I think
Like an
Rondo,
assistant coach.
I think he's going to coach in college.
That's actually the best. No, they already. JJ Redick trying to get that boy on right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah, that would be the perfect person.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
Because he's more of a Rondo type player than a Chris Paul. Chris Paul would be more of a ceiling for him.
That's true.
Prime Chris Paul would be a ceiling.
Prime Chris Paul is amazing.
We could not prime Rondo, but any version of Rondo that's not his prime, whether it's the unrefined version or
when he was first with Boston,
or the version of him with LA. That version of Rondo, those two versions of Rondo, that's like his floor. Everything else is like, you know.
I think a prime Bronny is his coach, JJ Redick, because
what?
He's more of a shooter. That's his strong suit. Their defense is his calling card.
Right.
But like
defense,
I see where you're going.
He's already undersized. What they had him listed like
6'1",
6'1", but like in college they had him listed at 6'4", but he was more closer to like 5'11", 6. He might not be 6'2",
I thought he was 6'1".
No, he's 6'1".
But I know they was lying about his height, and that came out in the combine. Yeah. I think
when they found out he wasn't 6'3", that was like bad delivery.
I think prime him like somebody had said something about I was listening to ESPN today.
Mitchell.
I was looking on Sports Center today. They was talking about a good place for him to get drafted would have been like Boston, and to sit behind Drew Holiday.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kind of learn behind him.
Low key. Okay, so real quick, just gotta insert this. So all on my timeline, all you saw was Rich Paul calling other teams saying, "Do not draft Bronny. If you draft him, he's gonna be playing in Australia." Boston had the pick before the Lakers. If I'm Boston, I would have been super petty, and I would have drafted Bronny in that second round right before the Lakers, just because we can. And then if they say he's playing in Australia, I'll say
I got his draft.
Exactly. So it is what it is. Show, prove it. Prove it.
But really though, that Boston would have been a great fit for him. Like I said,
honestly,
to learn behind
a young team, good
and
vets, somewhere you can.
I really think
he would have no spot in that.
They really they really kind of the same size. Athleticism wise, defensive wise, like Drew would have been a great person for him to learn behind.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, even with him in LA though, I think with JJ Redick coaching him, like him running off screens, I think that'll be more of his game in the NBA of running off screens.
Do we have any one guards?
Catch and shoot.
Can y'all think of any ones running off screens like that to catch and shoot? Outside of like Steph, but he's the greatest shooter ever. And then Steph could also.
It's a lot of
Trae Young.
It's a lot of guards that play off ball to get jump shots. I think that's just more of a flow of the offense kind of thing. And if you're not like that guy, but you're the one on a team, you might tend to catch yourself in that wing area where
I think that's a couple. You got Trae Young.
It's a thing, bro. It's a thing.
Trae Young.
Trae Young has a ball in his hand a lot,
but he run off screens too.
Yeah, but usually he's calling for that screen.
Murray with Denver, he runs off screens.
Murray
runs off of him a lot.
Yeah.
And shoot.
That's the introduction today.
So okay, so in a realistic world, because I think the number is 60% of. Let me see. Yeah, 60% of second round players don't make it past their third year in the league. Where do we see realistically, just what you've seen from him so far, do you see him making it past that third year?
Let me tell you something. in Milwaukee, there's a guy named Giannis that has an older brother named Thanasis.
I didn't even know his name.
Giannis is in his prime though.
Listen, I'm going somewhere.
Go ahead.
How long has Thanasis been on that Milwaukee bench?
I'll say about 4 years.
Pretty much Giannis' whole career.
Hey, and he went undrafted. So we got so it's a chance for him.
So you're saying Brown's gonna play 4 years to make sure Bronny's on the team?
Do what you gotta do. If you do what you want to do.
What you think, Real?
To me, it really just him getting drafted, they made history already. His name forever in the history books.
100%.
Yeah.
Like
Because Jordan kids didn't get drafted.
his name forever. His name forever in it. Forever in the history books. The first ever father-son duo to play NBA.
On the same team.
On the same team.
Same team?
No, together. Like
Or together and on the same team. Yeah.
period.
Like it's happened in baseball and
I'm only thinking basketball.
Only King Griffin Jr. and his dad.
Senior and junior, but
Really? Not even in football?
Not even in football.
How? Who?
Could have been two corners.
2 quarters?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, how many?
Well, I just seen a 20-year-old.
How many 20-year corners do you
career
see?
tight end.
How many 20-year
He just got signed by the Bears.
How many 20-year corners?
Rod Wilson. No,
Rod-
not Rod
Charles.
Wilson.
You thinking of Charles?
Wilson. All right, bro. All right,
And then who else?
Junior.
Well, yeah, man.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, like I said, he already made history. 3 years, 4 years, it ain't like he need the money. So
No. Yeah.
this just really I did it, I conquered it.
You think he just trying to live out
One
his
more
dream
stand.
and get up out of there and on to the rest of his life? Or you think he wants to like have like a 10-year, 15-year, 20-year if he can?
I know he wants
career.
to have like a 15, 20-year career.
You think he wants to have a 15,
There's no way you
20-year
don't.
career?
I feel like in the next 5 years, it's gonna be a James in the NBA, but it probably won't be Bronny.
Oh, you got a lot of faith in little
And Bryce. No, Bryce is a
Bryce nice, man.
Bryce
nice, but Bryce not.
Bryce
he's
is
not
better
built
than
yet.
Bronny.
Bryce,
He's
you
slender.
can see the skill.
I was gonna say Bryce is
No,
better
I'm
than
just
Bronny
saying
when he was
he got
at
more of a
for sure.
KD body type. I'm just waiting to see that grown man physique come out.
He's gonna get bigger, though.
I was gonna say
That's crazy.
he's still growing, man. But I don't know, cause so Bronny's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think first of all, congrats, cause I definitely need to say congrats. Everybody in Ohio's rooting for you for sure. Another Ohio
Ohio. What
an
you call
Ohioan, a Buckeye.
What do you call people from Ohio?
Either a Buckeye or Ohioan. Take your pick. So
You call them Buckeyes?
Buckeyes, yeah.
So you call them Buckeye?
Yeah, I'm a Buckeye. So anyway, so no, salute to that. I think it all just depends on whatever skill set Bronny decides to pick up. He already plays defense. Defense will keep him in the league. We've seen that for Pat Bev. He can shoot a 3. He wants to get better at that. If he picks up the passing IQ, if he learns that part of it, that's going to open up everything. I feel like that will open up everything else because he's athletic. So when you pick up like how to pass, how to drop the passes, when to do it, and how to control the game from that, like if you had a Chris Paul or like Rondo, like you said, if he's able to pick that up, I feel like he can have a 15-year career if he picks that up.
Okay. I like that, but
I don't know about 15 years.
he gonna definitely stay more than 3.
Listen, whatever it takes to get the job
It's
done.
politics around here.
Make it happen, Captain.
Hey, prove us wrong, Brian. Prove us wrong.
Prove me right, man. Rooting for you. Haters gonna hate. I mean,
I'm not hating. I'm saying he gonna stay in the league for more than 3 years. Ain't that what you asked?
I could go. And
He
then
went farther than me, so.
listen, and then that's what it is.
I can't-
Roddy, here's to 15 years for sure. All right, so quick question. I saw this question earlier, and I was a little torn on it. So, who do you think has had the better career? We can only go to what Drew has done so far, but Drew Holiday or Rajon Rondo? E, you can start with this one. Who you got, bro?
Bro, I'm going with Rondo.
Okay.
Easily. Rondo is the better player. It's just that Drew Holiday is the better scorer. I would rather someone be not only consistent but highly efficient in every area of their game than to be highly skilled but can have moments of high inefficiency in their game.
Right.
So I'm gonna take Rondo. Rondo is it's like steps in regards to better defender.
Yeah.
Of course, Drew Holiday is the better shooter and the better scorer, but the better playmaker, the better winner, the more clutch player, the player that is more of an X factor to me would be Rondo.
Okay.
And he has more IQ than him as well.
What's up, bro? You shaking your head. You are exhaling pretty hard over here, my brother. What's going on?
Man, Drew Holiday, hands down, man.
Hands down.
Not only because of revisionist history, but let's just look at the accolades. Has Rondo ever been an All-Star?
Yes, multiple times. Several times.
Maybe,
I think he got like 3 or 4.
One time.
I think he got like 3 or 4 of them.
No. That's for sure.
I think he's like a 4-time All-Star.
I'll help you out. I'm going to help you out. So, Rondo, 2-time NBA champion. Four-time NBA All-Star.
Okay.
All right. All-NBA third team.
Mm-hmm.
2-time NBA All-Defensive team. 2-time NBA All-Second Defensive team. 3-time NBA assist leader. And he was the NBA steals leader in 2010.
Drew Holiday is none of those things.
Okay, so Drew...
Only all defense.
Drew, 2-time NBA champion.
Mm-hmm.
2-time All-Star, so Rondo hasn't beat there. 3-time NBA All-Defensive first team, so he has one up on Rondo there. 3-time NBA All-Defensive second team, so he has one up there, and that's it. That's where it stops.
Drew Holiday. Because Drew Holiday is still going. He's going to add to that.
He's
probably.
not going to add to that.
He's probably going to add to that.
He's not going to add to that. He has to be doing something overly amazing
I like
to get an
Rondo.
All-Star this year.
I like Rondo.
That team is too stacked.
I'm not hating on Rondo, but I just think Drew is better.
At scoring the ball.
I just
shooting
think,
it.
I think he's better. I think he's had a better... When it's all said and done, he's going to had a better
What
career.
is it? Do you know... get LeBron up in the air, behind the back, down from the post area, behind the back dime to Ray Allen at the wing for the jumper. After I just did a little head fake to get LeBron up in the air.
The
jumping.
classic move of going like this and then like this. Or the fake behind the back thing come up for the layup. He had us all trying that one.
Oh, come on. Did this with I'm actually going up.
Nah, it's a layup.
What?
I mean, like, numbers-wise, he has had a pretty good career. Some of the numbers surprised me. The 4-time All-Star.
How?
Yeah, I
He
don't know
was
how you
running with a
surprised.
It was the
dynasty.
4-time. Like, I knew it was like 1 or 2, but I ain't know it was 4 times.
Rondo was
From
crazy
8
for a
to
minute.
12.
Yeah.
From 8 to 12, he went to the finals in 08, 09, 2010.
Yeah, but I still like Drew Holiday when it's all said and done.
Because why? Because of what?
Because he's winning. I think his career-wise, he's a better winner.
How? He's been in. You've never seen Rondo in a situation
So we don't forget about
where he wasn't in a place where he could win. You gotta remember, he was locked up over there in Philadelphia. Then got an opportunity in down south with New Orleans. However, Anthony Davis is not the Lakers.
Didn't he go to Atlanta too?
And no, not Drew Holiday.
No, I'm talking about Rondo.
Rondo was the only place where he was in cuffs was Dallas.
Didn't do nothing in Dallas.
Yeah, that's the only
Didn't
place.
do nothing in Atlanta.
But he was barely there in Atlanta.
He was barely there. I mean, he was there, but
He was like a hip and a skip.
Like I said,
however, he went
everywhere Drew been, he's made impacts. Impacted winning at a high level.
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
No, he hasn't. If I have 2 All-NBA players who's getting me respectively 25 and 12 on my team,
okay,
we're not going to say Drew Holiday is getting
Let's
that.
keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Okay, Drew has played for 4 teams.
Mm-hmm.
He played on Philly. Philly had a good team.
What they do in Philly? No. I'm asking Mook. What they do in Philly?
Philly, he was the number 1 on the call sheet though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But they didn't do anything.
When has Rondo ever been the number one player?
The last year, the big three, quote unquote, were together in Boston. He was.
He probably the reason why
he was literally until he broke his arm in that playoff game where D-Wade pulled him down. Rondo was cooking everybody on the court. He was giving you 40-point triple doubles at that point, 30-point triple doubles. Rondo was killing.
I'm just telling you. We've had Rondo
20 game assists. When did Drew Holiday ever have a 20 assist game? When did he ever have a 20 assist game?
That ain't his game.
I just asked you a question. We ain't gonna say he had you think he had more steals in the game than Rondo? When Rondo's led the league in steals?
Right, and Drew hasn't.
Dude.
I'm asking you a question.
Here's my thing, bro.
So what is it besides shooting the ball?
You take that one Laker
Boston
championship away.
Why?
After that Boston run with what, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah.
He really went ghost. We like
he was never cold. They were still going to the playoffs.
Rondo was washed.
He wasn't going ghost because when
Rondo was washed.
Because when Rondo was in
he was not washed.
When Rondo was in
What's the next
New Orleans. When Rondo was in New Orleans, they hooped too.
Yeah.
That's because he had Drew.
That's because it was Anthony Davis
had nothing to do
with it. Because Drew was in the backfield with him.
What about Chicago? There was no Drew. There was no Drew in Chicago.
And
there was no AD in Chicago.
Didn't do nothing.
That's because he got hurt. They was running through the playoffs.
What about Rondo played?
Okay, so let me see. Rondo has played. Let me go back to it. He played in Boston, of course. Dallas, Sacramento,
Sacramento. Sacramento
New
was
Orleans,
his spot.
Yeah.
But he hooped though a little bit.
Yeah, New Orleans, Los Angeles.
Nothing.
Championship.
Okay, he won championship. That's the only thing. The rest of them was nothing.
That's not true.
And then last year in the Atlanta Clippers type situation where
that's not
he was
true.
just on the way out.
Yeah, he was just wearing.
For a lot of them teams, he was just there.
No, he wasn't. Only for 3 of those teams.
Okay,
Atlanta,
so
we talking about a career, bro.
Okay, tell me this. At what point in Drew's career has he had the responsibility put on him that Rondo has had on him? And has won.
Philadelphia?
No.
And has won.
Milwaukee?
No, come on now.
Milwaukee, he was
the best call that season. He was the best X Factor.
Milwaukee, he was the missing
your Swiss Army knife. He was that guy. He's nothing higher than a Swiss Army knife.
In Milwaukee, when he got drafted, he was the piece that made them a championship contender. Because that year they had went through
better defender.
Drew Bledsoe. Well, not Drew Bledsoe. What's his name? Bledsoe.
Oh man.
What's his name? Bledsoe. What's his last name?
I don't know. Who?
Oh, Bledsoe was there.
Yeah. You're right.
Then they had when he played for Indiana that year.
Gary Hill.
You talking about Hill?
They kept getting all these different guys.
Hill,
and then Rondo came. Rondo never won. Then Drew Holiday.
They would have won a ring with Rondo.
No. Then Drew Holiday came.
He would have got them boys right.
Then Drew Holiday came, and he was the missing piece.
Yeah.
He had all the pressure for them to win. And he did it in his first year.
Yes.
Then he went to Boston.
Yeah.
Boston couldn't win. He went to Boston in his first year.
Yes. Do you not remember
You're kind of leaving out a lot, though, with this. So you're like, yes, Drew was very important. I would never
New Orleans, he was very important.
I'm never gonna take away how important Drew was on that team. But with the Bucks, let's not act like Giannis wasn't just going downhill, killing everything in front of him.
It's nothing more than
Chris
one
Middleton
of the greatest
was
cogs we ever seen play the game of basketball with our own eyes. I used to think it was Draymond Green is the greatest cog to play basketball in all of NBA history, but the way this boy Drew Holiday has been playing, I had to switch my mindset up.
And he's the most winningest player.
He's not the greatest cog.
And he's the most winningest player in the last 4 years. Ain't nobody won more than Drew Holiday.
I get that, but that doesn't make him better than.
But that's part of the teams that he's been on.
I'm saying to you,
like that plays a part in it. Like it's not like if Drew went to, give me a mid team. If Drew went to, who was 8th in the East last year? Who was 8th? Okay,
I'm going to Miami.
No. Yeah, if Drew goes to Miami, if Drew goes to Orlando is still the same Orlando that they are now.
Cal. Cap.
What are they doing?
Him and Bankero, they at least go to the.
Where?
They at least go to the East Conference Finals.
So you're saying they're better than Philly?
Hold on.
And Boston? And New York?
Hold on. What I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to see if this got any type of liquor in it. All right. He just tripping. All right, cool.
That's
cool.
They going up. Look, they go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
No, now if you have a team where it's like we have all the pieces, how can we put the cherry on top? Here comes Drew.
Sprinkles.
You subtract.
Cherries is too much.
Subtract Drew Holiday from the Celtics this year, they don't win the championship.
That's not true.
I don't know if I believe that.
That's not true.
Who was in their way where Drew would have made
They still would have 4 people in the starting 5 that are all-stars.
Why they ain't won the
I was gonna say Boston was the first team. Boston was the first team that had it was like 7 players that hit that many threes.
Pazzi worked the whole playoffs, man. He came back for 1 game.
He came back for 2.
1.5.
I'll give you that.
So you can't bring up.
But look, that just means Derek White would have got more play. That's all that means.
Wasn't Derek White there last year?
Derek White was there last year.
What he done for year for that?
Yeah.
Okay, then. What they do?
Did Jaylen Brown also play better? That had nothing.
Why he played better?
Because he played better.
Did they have Porzingis?
Because he had a common presence in the backcourt that said, "Hey, I'm here."
Wait, I'm here for what? Please let me know.
Let me tell you how cold Rondo is. KG, the only stipulation of KG going to Boston was Rondo. Hey, if you want me here in Boston, you gotta keep.
I'm gonna be real with
Rondo.
you. I didn't want to do this to Rondo. I like Rondo, but y'all gonna make me pull out the big guns. For one thing, in that Lakers championship,
he was there.
Dwight Howard was the main key if they won that championship. Let's be real now. Dwight Howard was the reason they got past them.
Yeah. Dwight
Howard was.
Yeah.
He was. Him and JaVale McGee.
But Rondo was there for
that championship. Yeah.
Rondo,
when Bron, especially with Bron on and off the court, Rondo was running that offense a lot. He was telling everybody, "Hey,
I'm just
gonna do
saying,
this. You go here. I got you."
JaVale
your
McGee,
point.
Rondo,
JaVale McGee and Howard was more key than Rondo.
I don't know a year.
Not during the finals. Not during the actual.
During that
finals.
whole championship run, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee was
Western Conference.
Finals. Rondo.
Sure. That NBA championship, they would not have won that if Rondo wasn't playing.
They wouldn't even got there.
The NBA finals,
they beat Joker. I will give you that.
But y'all making me go against. I'm not trying to go against Rondo. I like Rondo.
No. It's all.
Y'all finna put some respect. Y'all finna put some respect on my boy name.
Respect on Drew Holiday name.
Who's disrespecting
on my boy name?
We talk about this or that.
But we gotta talk levels now. We gotta talk levels now.
I'm taking Drew, man.
Hey,
because it's been too many teams Rondo been on. He was just on the team.
That's not true.
What Drew? But also Drew.
He was. As a matter of fact, I said
Drew has gone to better
He was
team.
hooping with D Cousins over there in Sacramento.
No, that's facts. But also, regardless, Drew has gone to better teams. Regardless of all that, that's like the equivalent of what. If we try to do an equivalent for what Rondo and Drew has done, that's like because Drew has gone to teams with like top 5 or 10 players in the league every time. So that's like Rondo going from Boston and then going to whoever was like top 5 in the West that year.
That's
maybe
like
going
from Boston
KD
to the Knicks to
just
to the Rockets, from the Rockets.
Anybody who has the Warriors, top 5 to 10 players.
From the
that's
Warriors
what Drew
to
did.
San Antonio. That's
literally what Drew did. It's literally what he did.
He going there with all he's like the maestro.
I was gonna say he gets there in hoops. No one's saying he doesn't hoop once he gets there. However, he's not going to a team like Orlando.
Let him have that year in Portland.
Hey,
most of y'all numbers is coming. Most of y'all numbers for Rondo is coming from one stint.
No, it's not.
The Celtics.
No, it's not.
The rest of those numbers.
He had 20 game assists in New Orleans next to Drew Holiday, passing him the ball.
Drew Holiday was the reason he shined.
No, it wasn't.
You don't believe that.
Oh, he doesn't. He don't
believe that.
He just brought out the big guns. He going
Hey, for real though. That run for both of them is X'd out. I ain't even counting that because they both play together. I'm not even counting that.
But
I'm just talking
you're
about
standing on the
Lakers
fact
Rondo.
that you're standing on the fact that everywhere Rondo went,
That's
he was just like
crazy.
a regular guy there.
he was.
He's not.
You mad as look. Okay.
In
Drew Holiday had a
Dallas, they
stint.
didn't even want him
Okay,
there.
I'm gonna put it like this. Drew Holiday had a stint in Philadelphia when he was the guy. Rondo had
But he played.
Rondo
for
had 8
5
seasons.
years.
Rondo had 8 seasons when he was the guy in Boston. But
He had
but he
best
rode the
season.
coattails of Garnett, Paul Pierce, and those guys, which was a loaded
The
team.
boy fought.
Yo,
for
okay.
everything.
Hold on. Bro, get back in the frame, first of all. Get in the frame.
My bad,
Six,
bro.
All right, look, yo.
6'1", 7 foot wingspan.
Y'all talking about the
Yo.
cameras.
All right, hold on.
on,
We're
man.
going to put a pin in it. Yo, chat, this is where we need you. Drop in the chat. Yo, tell us your who and why. Drew or Rondo? Who's better? Who's had the better career? Let us know your thoughts. Because right now, we on the same page. I don't know what
Just
game
come to
he
the light,
saw.
bro.
You know, he
Just
feels
come
like
to
we're
the light.
disrespecting him by picking someone else. Drew just went to the teams that, already... He went to the Silver Spoon teams.
Yeah.
He went to Silver Spoon teams. It's cool. Things happen. It is what it is. But, regardless, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Hey.
His whole career been a silver spoon.
Okay, so we're gonna play a little bit of start, bench, cut. Remember, don't go forever with this. You tell me who you got. You can give one reason, and we're gonna keep it pushing. All right?
Yeah.
Mook, you start first. Then I'll go to you, and we'll go back. All right, you ready? So start, bench, cut. Let's start it off with Brunson, Maxey, Alexander, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Who you starting? Who's getting benched and who's getting cut?
Brunson,
That's a
start.
good one.
Who?
Maxey and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous bench.
And cut Maxey.
Max's bench.
You're cutting Maxey.
Cut, yeah.
All right, who you got?
Shea start. Brunson bench. Maxey.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Shea starts, Brunson bench, Maxey cut. All right, so Durant, Tatum, Curry. E, you start with this one.
Durant, Tatum, Curry.
Where they are right now?
Tatum start. Curry bench.
Okay.
Get out of here.
16 shots. All right, who you got?
I'm going his order. I'm going to stay the same.
Yeah, honestly, same one.
Okay.
Tatum starts, Curry's coming off the bench, and Durant got to go by. All right, Embiid, Joker, Wemby.
Joker start. Embiid bench. No. Wemby bench. Bye-bye.
Who you got?
You said Wemby?
Yeah, we got Wemby, Embiid, and Joker.
Wemby cut.
Wemby's getting cut. All right, who's starting?
Joker.
All right, cool. Joker starts, Wemby to the bench, and Embiid's getting cut just because he convinced me earlier when he reminded me of all that. Man, always blaming somebody else. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Last one. We got AI, Wade, and T-Mac. Mook, you start this one.
AI start.
Okay.
Wade. AI start.
Yeah.
T.I.
T-Mac.
Bring it back. I mean,
T-Mac's coming
It's
off
hard.
the bench or is he getting cut?
Then we're going to have to cut T.Mac.
So Wade's coming off the bench. What you got, bro?
Wade the champion.
this is so hard, bro.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he's the only one.
But we're gonna start T-Mac.
That's
Off
crazy.
Off top, we're gonna start T-Mac.
That's crazy. All right.
Oh man.
All right. So who you cutting then?
So you going favoritism? Okay.
Absolutely.
Who
you cutting?
Hey man. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna go with weak knees or am I gonna go with can't practice? Oh, dang it.
I mean, nobody practices today, so.
All right. AI stays the way to go.
Ooh. The only one with the championship you let go. The only one with the championship MVP you let go.
Man.
All right, so I'm going, Wade starts. AI is coming off the bench. and T-Mac is getting cut. My boy, he's nice, but he just doesn't have any accolades. If we keep it a buck, he has.
I'm not finna go back and forth with you about your decision. You said you want to make it nice and quick.
You right,
nice
and I stand on that. Yo,
yeah,
thank you for tuning in for another episode of Nothin Nice.
Thank you.
Appreciate my boys pulling up. We got Mook, we got E. Yo, make sure you share, like, comment, subscribe. Get it out to everybody. We'll see you next week. Appreciate you pulling up. Nothin Nice.
You.
Love.
Love.